We should. The internet is working today.
Possibly remotely be live.
Everybody,
as
and
I
welcome
slowly going
to more
to
Legend
turn
of
down.
Dragoon. Hopefully everything is working all right on you guys' end, and hopefully life is treating you relatively fairly. We just beat ourselves a Virage. I keep wanting to call them Visages because of Expedition 33, but Virage is close enough. Got myself some coffee. It's actually been a long night. I woke up at like 9 p.m. and it's 7 a.m. now. So I've been up about 10 hours. So we should be able to get the 4 hours in, but I'll probably be pretty exhausted by the end of it. But on the plus side, I have little tiny cookies. So I'm content. I have little tiny cookies and I have coffee. Because, you know, life's perfectly normal, right? It doesn't matter. But we went through here and we're looking for some gangsters, I believe. Some bandits. Trying to find bandit camp, right? And hopefully the audio is good for you guys. I need to adjust my headphone audio. But it should be the same as it was yesterday. So let's go ahead and clicky over there. Make sure that we're doing... Yeah, we are. Okay. It's kind of creepy how loading in the emulation breaks it like that. But let's go on in. Home of Giganto. Hey, there's one in here. That room with the circle of torches, rear right standing torch. This is where we're going to find the... whatchamacallit? The rock. The stone. The tiny cookies. Well, glad I decided to run. See something sparkling over there. What is that? Sure. This is gonna be a puzzle area, isn't it? That's gonna suck. We can't do anything there. There's a dead Gigantos with a lot of weapons in them. Bandit's Ring. I forget what this does. Bandit's Ring, I think, is actually a good item, if I am remembering correctly. It is... there it is. Increases agility by 20 points. I think that's speed. So if we go down here... yeah, that boosts speed by 20. So that means it could be pretty good on her. Probably be better on you, but we'll save it for later. We might need it for like a boss fight or something to give us extra speed. Even though we do still kind of get screwed by speed. Okay, we do need to get the item that's down here in the middle of this as well. Oh, they're not shooting arrows at me anymore. How nice of them. I'll eat a tiny cookie to that. I only have like 2 more of them. So you don't have to deal with me crunching for a little bit. After that, it is... have a couple little gummy things, a couple beef sticks, and a coffee. And then it's all water for me for the rest of the day. Got a Berserker and a Crafty Thief. I'm gonna smack the Crafty Thief in the skull. And I'm glad he missed, because I have a feeling that would have done 100 and something. Especially since Little Bastard does 86.
Die. More and more.
Why are you not dead, you little shite? Okay, time for another stab. Got him. Oh, we're actually higher damage on Dart now than we were on Rose. Let's go ahead and have you heal up. Because, oh yeah, that would have sucked. That would have been 152 damage. You go ahead and block as well, get some health. Yeah, the only one I think that can really take any hits here is going to be Dart. Got him. 395. He's guarding. Okay, what is he going to do? That all-out attack, I think, was a counter. That or he has a low life effect. I don't know how we're able to do so much damage to him. Is he water elemental or something? And yes, I snack while working on reviews. Oh, looky, a fake night shield. Is there anything over this way? No. So it is literally up into the depths of this place. And the reason I'm eating the cookies first is because, well, they're cookies. And they're the crunchiest thing, so they're more likely for you to be able to hear it. Oh no. I detect the enemy's presence. I don't know what you want, and how did you manage to get all the way here? That is not how you would say that. It's either I don't know what you want or how you got here, or I don't know how you got here and I don't know what you want. You wouldn't just be like, how did you manage to get here? What do you want? Would probably be working as well, because you'd be asking what they want. Don't kill them, that's what our boss said, but why don't we stomp them till they hate being alive? Yeah, I thought it would be that easy. Oh, look, basic boys. Thank you for the follow. Uno momento. We don't do that here. We don't do the redirects and stuff like that. I know you're trying to get people's login credentials and all that stuff. Don't bother here. Ah, those nimble rats. Yo, brother, take care of them, will ya? Yeah, got him. Hi, guy. It's been a while. I'm aching to get him. That pose, it must be from the Rouge School. Rouge School instead of Rogue School. What? How do you know about that? That's my question. How did you find out about the Rouge School? Who cares? If you really want to learn about it, tussle with me. Are we going to be forced to have him in the party? I hope not. That would be kind of a bad ambush situation. Especially since we don't get to choose who to swap out. Ow. We'll be fine. Let's see. Actually, go ahead and recovery ball on Meru, just to see what we get from it. And to get it out of our inventory. Nice enough healing. And yeah, I don't care about Dart getting whacked. I'd rather have him be attacked. Oh, he's powering up. Well. He's going to guard. Pretty much, I'm just going to have Dart whack on their face. And then I'm going to have the other two guard. I might use an attack item, but I need to be... Oh, you prick. That's like 3 treasure chests, my dude. You know what? I'll get her up to 1 more level in that. Because if she can get up to full, I can go and do just damage to all of them and cause frighten to the weak guys. Got it back! Yay, we got our gold back! You are such a prick. That guy powering up makes me nervous. Let's go ahead and find out what we have as far as counteractions. Our 1 Dragoon here. And no, we can't do the super mode because they've actually blocked it out by making Dark the one they stole it from. Let's go ahead. I'm gonna get the crafty thief first. Get rid of his little friends. And then we'll have Dart do a mana recovery on her. That way she can do the AoE. That should do decent damage to him because it's magic as well. $178, that's not bad. Oh, you little prick. You guard. Yeah, she's fine guarding through this. Let's go. Sun Rhapsody on Rose. Then have her do an AoE on her turn. Oh, no, no, you prick. Fuck you. It's 50 gold. That's like 3 fights. That's awful. Yes, I swear through it, but it's fine. Oh no, he's been made 2-dimensional. Death Dimension 2D. Yes, I know it's in the name. Oh, he's afeared now. Oh no. Let's go ahead and start. I guess we start beating on him. We're going to take a lot of damage from him whacking Meru in particular. Ah, oh, fuck. If I could actually land my hits. At least it's double damage, so instead of 55, we're doing 110. Oh, he's almost dead. You prick. I thought he was going to be a lot more life than that. We probably could have killed him before the guys ran away. Run! The Rouge School of Martial Arts is a tradition found only in my village. All the people who use the Rouge School from outside the village must have a connection there. Do you know a woman fighter called Claire? I learned it from my boss, Garrick. He must be the man who was once my disciple. He's over there, right? Yeah, but you can't defeat my boss. My boss is 10 times as strong as I am. You are weak. It's my fist that decides if I can beat him or not. I mean, true. Also, the durability of his face. You're on armor. So his student is the bandit from the Rouge School. We're gonna keep calling it that, just to like irritate people. I'll show you what the real Rouge School is like. Yeah. I mean, that works. Shall we? There's probably a decent amount more to this dungeon. Let's start looking here. What's wrong? Think I did too much. My back hurts. Don't worry, I'll be alright if I rest a little. Go ahead, I'll take care of him. They're gonna get kidnapped, aren't you? Ah, crap. It's gonna make us choose a new party, so... He's gonna knock her out? Yep. Sorry about that. He's off to fight his heir, or his trainee, his apprentice. There we go. What happened? Something bumped into me and... Where's Heshel? Did he go by himself? Yeah. Yeah, he did. Not that we were ever going to use him, but... It's fine. So we need to find... a rock shaped like a face. A room with torches. Torches, torches, torches. That's a phrase stolen from Lorgon 111. He actually is still doing YouTube if you guys are interested in that. Go check it out. He does more analytical type games. RPGs, of course. But he also does... I'm trying to think of how to describe them. Not technical games, but games that have... I'm trying to think of how to explain it. Not really automation per se. Chill turn-based strategy, and he's got technical background. Kind of in the same realm as Yaweasel in that regard. Let's go ahead and Crafty Thief. If I can hit the time limit on at all. These guys are going to steal so much gold from me. It's ridiculous. Especially considering I can't seem to hit the timing on that. Because I'm easily distracted. Snack done. Jesus Christ, we just missed 3 in a row. I am good at video games. As long as they don't steal gold from me, I think I'm fine. Can I actually hit timing? There we go. Good lord. Alzorath, get good. You fool. Yeah, we'll be fine. We might need to... I hate leaving it with the thieves, because they are going to eventually steal from us, and we're going to have to kill them relatively quick. Go ahead and take you out. I didn't take him out. He's in the red. So if we kill the other one... we should be able to just one-shot the red guy. Whenever he just... he's running away. Such a jerk. Okay, he should be in the red as well. We're going to go ahead and just kill him with Rose. I would like to sit around and actually bend with Rose to get her life back up, but that's not going to happen right now. They're just going to steal money from us and run away. Hey, Rose leveled up. She was close before. Ooh. Oh, no, she got D level. She's close to a normal level up, though, isn't she? Because I think she was close at the end of the boss. Yeah, she's one battle away from it. Meru's quite a ways away, so's Dart. Imagine the days before save states. When you couldn't just save state on your way up here. Yeah, those were the days. You could have actually gotten like completely blasted by the boss fight, just had really bad luck or something. Ooh, what are we gonna find out? It's a Gigantos! Whatever will we do? Hey, it's the torch room. I cannot stop laughing, boss! They came all the way here! I guess that pebble I took was super important. There's too many people who don't care about their lives. The snot nose from Danao, too. Let's just kill that kid. I don't care that he's the son of the mayor. I got that woman with us now. Now is a good chance because that woman is in control of the palace. It'll be a good piece of cake. It'll be a piece of cake to take over this country. My fist does not desire that kind of thing. I just want to live free. If she wants the power, I'll give it to her. Boss, if you're going to be taking advantage of being a wimp like that. Oh, yeah, he will, but yeah. Garrick, you haven't changed a bit. Who are you? Shut up, you small fry. Master? Master of the Rouge School? Yes. Head of the bandits. How low you have fallen. I was right to kick you out. Thanks to you, I obtained freedom. I am not the person you remember. Martial arts is your heart. When you hit, your fist aches and your heart aches. Except it seems your heart has forgotten the ache. Man, that was very odd phrasing. I'll shut you up! Have I kept you waiting? It's not fair leaving me like that. We're being forced to bring him into the freaking fight. I think it's going to be this setup. Marrow would be nice. Marrow would probably even be better than Rose, but we don't have him equipped, so it's like, okay, we're being forced into it. It's fine. I wish I could adjust my gear as well as adjusting my party. I'm just gonna cheese it a little bit. Oh, he's real scurry, flipping that knife. Okay, item. Let's go ahead and speed up on Rose. Items. And light on Garrick. And you are just going to punch him. I actually don't remember anything about Herschel's actual command skills. Like, not his command skills, his additions or anything like that. I never liked using him. Ooh, 165. Are you going to hit everybody with the kick? Okay, you're not. That would have been kind of dickish. $193, not too bad. Your little friend over there on the right is going to be a pain in the ass, my dude. Yeah, 68, not bad. Okay, this should be... This hopefully will get him to yellow. If not, I misremember. Okay. Wacky wacky. Oh, I mistimed it. No! Still not an insane amount of damage. Well, Heschel might be dead. Oh, no! That, despite flipping him in the air and bouncing him around, missed. Okay, time to heal up a little bit. And then that's pretty much just whack him until he dies. We'll probably get him into the reds with this. He might have a Dragoon spirit, though. I don't remember. This area just does not sit in my brain for some reason. So we're going to Astral Drain Garrick. We don't care about his little friend. His little friend is useless. His little friend actually can't kill us if he's by himself. It's 294. We should be able to get one more off of this. Here comes the juggle again. This might kill him if it hits him. Did it? It did not. He's still decent life. I thought he had less life than that. Okay, item-wise, we have... blocks enemy move. We're going to go ahead and... You know what? Nah, I'll just punch. Get ready to punch! And I think we do just continue going after him. I don't know why it's harder for me to get the combos on certain angles than it is. Oh, ow. Ooh, this might actually hurt. She has less defense than him. Oh, little guy disappeared? You know what? Let's Dragoon. I'm curious. We haven't seen him transform before. God, he's flashing lights. That might be why I didn't like actually using him before. I'm not epileptic, but it does make me uncomfortable. Under strength, 1 target. Get lightning fisted.
Atomic mine.
Okay, so she should, emphasis on should, kill him with this. I do find it interesting his little friend ran away, though. And she's going to turn back to human. And we should have a cutscene of them doing their thing to him. Bastards. Well, that was uncalled for, bud. Get back up. Okay, time to get Mappy down.
Die. More and more.
And I think we actually heal more. Yeah, we heal more than he does with Dart. As long as he doesn't get the one-shot kills anymore. We should be fine just to claw at his face.
Double punch.
Yeah, she's not doing too hot. She'll have to start healing after this.
Die. More and more.
But he should have significantly less life than big old boy up there. Yeah, unfortunately it takes 3 attacks with... Oh, you jackass. Yeah, unfortunately it takes 3 attacks with Hashel, sorry, to actually get his Dragoon power back up.
Die.
Yeah, she'll need to block next time he attacks her. But otherwise, we should be fine. Too early. Damn it. That's a missed 80 damage. Oh, for fuck's sake. I'm doing so bad at that. Well, that might be him down. And 50. He should be fine. I think I might need him to block a couple turns, but other than that, he should be okay. And yes, I have to be quiet while doing his, otherwise I will miss it. I have to concentrate. Okay, so she's tier 3. I'm just gonna have her keep slashing. Just in case there's a phase 2 to this that I'm not remembering. The fact that we've already had how many boss fights on the way here makes this a little bit on the rough side. Okay, so he is down in the red. Yeah, we should be fine just to smack him physically. Give me my red gem back, you little shit. It'd be appropriate if he was the one who got the killing blow on him. He did not. How much more life do you have, little guy? There he goes. Mappy. And he's back. For just a split second. Not for any real or length of. Mappy, you are a conniving little bastard. I'll smash you! And Giganto saves him. Gigantos strong. Gigantos protect puny humans that spare him. Whoa. I would like to rage.
But does he really want to?
Pangolina. We spared his life, he spares ours. That's going to be another level up. And we got a decent amount of money from that, so that's not terrible. I kind of hate that Haschel soaked up some of our XP, but it's fine. It's okay. Garrick. Garrick, now I seem to be helping you remember the ache in your heart with my fist. Will he make it? Probably not. But if Giganto over there hadn't saved us, he would be completely dead by now. Yeah, we would have been squished by a giant statue arm. It's fine. Where is the rest of the statue in all this? Was it like in the background or something and we just don't see it? You enemy no more. Here, holy place of Gigantos, me survivor. Oh, they're all dead. Human killed us. They stole Gigantos' treasure. Human thinks other species can die. Human selfish creature. That was the reason why you joined the humans' war? It's for Emperor Dole. Me still small and ran. He saved Congo. He fought against bad people. Congo comes with you, so Congo is here. Emperor Dole say he make world where every species equal. World needs strong leader. Whether you can be leader, Congo will watch to the end. Giganto's sadness should not be repeated. What we have is killing and being killed. That's it. I have my own objectives. I am just continuing my journey towards them. I don't think I make a good leader. You defeat Emperor Dole. Strong, strong power. Stronger than Emperor Dole. Congo wants to see where the power goes. Because more people makes us feel more secure. Besides, he big. I understand how he feels to be attracted to you, Dart. There must be something wherever you go. I still don't know what it is, but I want to be with you and do something. You guys feel that way? Judging by her previous interactions, I don't think she has a wholesome view on this. Are we really friends now, friend? Sounds good. We did it. Can I have my stone back now, please? The Dragoon spirit. What you are looking for may be down there. You push the thing up there. This is where I get the other starlight. Home of Gigantos through anti-gravity field. Glad to receive your fist, master. I gotta tell you this or I'll die as a real fool. About the Princess Emile in the castle, she's a fake. That woman was swished. Real one is hidden in the castle. Oh. I have to entomb him. Do you now? Where's our stone at? So the real princess is in the castle somewhere. Me wait here. Bandits may come again. Okay. Room with circle of torches. Rear right standing torch. Okay, so that's that one. Let's go ahead and get our mouse over there to click it. I'm trying to get all 50. Really depends on how much patience I have. Okay, so we still have this group. We do get Gigantos. We get him on our team, by the way. In case anyone didn't know, yes, he is a future team member. We have one more character that gets replaced. We get him, and I think we get one more character, if I remember correctly. I might be misremembering. Kate's worried about you. Oh, no! Albert's just like, you know, you guys are idiots. There's literally a lever right here. Saw that one coming from a mile away. These are my pals. We're traveling together for a variety of reasons. Oh my. But what did you come alone? You had lots of things to say to the gang too. Oh. He hadn't changed. Oh, but something had changed. Probably the person who joined him a half a year ago changed Garrick. The person is now assuming the form of Princess Emile. We need to go back to the castle, quickly. They were throwing all the stolen items in here. I mean, it should glow when you get near to it, so it's not like it can remain super hidden. My logic will not work in locating it. Should be easiest for you to find it because of the red-eyed dragon recognizes you. I mean, I see where it's gonna be. I'm really not, because I'm talking to all of you. The very important memento? It's not a memento, it's a item of great power. It's like saying a nuclear bomb is a memento. It's not. Now, is it going to walk us back on its own? That's a question. Did you find Thing? I found Thing. I looked down. Seems you found both Lin and Dragoon Spirit. Oh, I keep mixing up who's talking because I don't look at the name. This is not the party I was looking for. This is the party we were looking for. I should probably work on getting D levels up. If I remember correctly, we can, I think, go and get Kongol's spirit right away, but I could be misremembering. Because I think it's like 1,000 gold or something like that. I can look real quick. Yeah, we just go back to Lohan and we can grab it. Supposedly. And I think it's 1,000 gold. Which isn't bad. I mean, we don't necessarily want to be wasting it on a character we're not going to use, but getting all the stones is mildly important. And we're one stone away from getting our next reward, which is a decent one. Our main goal with the spirits and stuff, not spirits, the Stardust, is actually to get to 40 of them, because that'll give us the status effect block. Hey, it's an orc guy. It's a piggy. You guys are gonna guard for a little bit, get your life back up. Whereas Mr. Happy Dart over here is going to build up his charges of this bullcrap. Hopefully this guy doesn't just run away. Ew. He was trying to put a status effect on us. You jerk! We're almost over 1,000 life on Dart. Which is a good thing. Getting our characters over 1,000 means we can actually heal for 100 and something per turn, although we're going to probably be taking like 200 to 300 per turn without blocking, so we do need to be aware that blocking is going to be an essential part of our decisions. For some reason, I think there is something that we do with that rock, but I don't remember what. And yes, we're going to get attacked 95 million times on the way out here. Oh, looky, looky, it's the big bastards. Let's go ahead and speed up Dart. Come on. Yeah, she doesn't even heal enough each turn to make up for that. Oh, let's go for Berserkers first. Why do you guys hate Rose so much? They really just want to go after her face, and it kind of sucks. Because she is the squishiest of us, but I'd rather have her attacking than suffering a ton of damage right now. Almost forgot there was a fourth button press on that one because I wasn't paying attention. You guys are wondering what I look like the little orc guy. Chubby bearded man. And yes, I am going to go look and see how many more times I have to do Crush Dance before it's finally done. I hate Crush Dance. I really do. Oh, and Rosa should be close to done. With hers, too. It should be in the 70s. Okay, so we're at 40 out of 60 there. Okay, you're in 70s, so you'll get it to Hard Blade next. 5. Oh. That's going to be a fun one. And she's barely making any progress because we've mostly been defending with her. Okay, so nothing there. Don't remember what the switch does. Does the switch open up the thing where the face is? We could check on that. Let's do that real quick before we go back in. Because I will forget if we, like, wait until next time. I'll absolutely forget. Let's hit the switch. We push the switch there. Does it open the face room? Oh, no, the switch keeps them from shooting at us. Okay. That makes a little bit of sense. Yeah, whenever the switch is pressed, that means that they can shoot at us whenever it's not pressed. The traps are not active. I get what it's smoking. An eyelash just got in my eye. So we need 9 more attacks from Rose. We need a crap ton from What's-Her-Face. So we're just gonna... Wow, before we even finish loading into the battle, thanks, game. That is very cruel of you. They go after the thief. Dart goes after Big Man.
Die. More and more.
Because we have to do 40 more for Dart, which... Oh, you jerk. Please do not steal my gold, you little bastard. Fuck. I hate it whenever they get turns that quickly in a row. I really wish I knew more about the speed mechanic in this. There's got to be a way to exploit it like the enemies have been. Because what they do is they just get multiple turns in a row, and it's just like, nah, you don't get to do anything. Just go with it. And now we have the joyful walk back. This area is kind of tough as well. Once we get back on the other side of these mountains, we should be fine, though. Okay, so that goes to the save point. Grumble, 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 rabble, rabble, rabble. Refresh something real quick. There we go. This should go back down. We should be able to hit that point to the south, go back across the bridge. Should be fine. Yeah, levels seem to make a pretty decent difference in how much damage you take and do as well. Well, that makes my decision a lot easier. I was considering who to attack, but considering he's got a physical barrier, makes it pretty much a pointless decision.
Die. More and more.
And she gets to whack him, and this should kill him. I think we might have been slightly under-leveled coming in here, oddly enough. Because we were doing... Well, we were still doing okay damage.
Die. More and more.
I think we probably should have ground out like 1 or 2 more levels. So far, I haven't done any... I hate those. So far, we haven't done any real grinding. Poison needles do nothing for me. Surprised this place is also still floating after the Virage is dead. Sorry for the noise. Is that really that loud? Yeah, it is. No, I didn't. Yeah, that is a lot louder than usual. I may need to adjust my shock mount. My mic might have slipped on it a little bit or something. Because you being able to hear me put down my drink is a travesty. It's against my better judgment here, friends, to allow that to happen. 4. Drinking noises suck. You want to hop off and we're going to go to that one to the left. Now the trip out should be relatively simple. But yes, this game is going to get to be a slog about the time we reach late disc 3, disc 4. We are probably going... I hate that vantage point. Word to developers. I mean, it's not going to change this at all, but word to developers. If you're going to have varying angles for the combat, make it so that it just remembers the last one you used and just use that one. And then you can have the button swap it and then it'll just set it in a unlisted setting. This is what was used. This is where we keep it until they decide to change it. You can throw it in a tutorial on how to change it, but... I frankly prefer fixed. Wow, we missed a baby bird in a nest. That's some XCOM level accuracy there. Actually, that's more like my luck. I've been doing a test run in Pathfinder. I'm not going for beating it or anything. I'm just going for figuring out some various aspects of it before I do a playthrough of it on stream. But Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous and Pathfinder Kingmaker, I've already done test runs on Kingmaker. I'm doing them on Wrath of the Righteous now, just to see what I want to play as, what I want to do. And yeah, when you roll like 3 or 4 nat 1s in a row, You know you're playing like me. I'm actually really bloody awful RNG luck. Stuff like that. Well, we're going to train up our skills while you're doing that.
Die. More and more.
0 damage. Thankfully, this still does. If we actually hit the buttons, it still actually gives us progress on our combos.
Yes.
Too early. I'm so anxious to get that one over with that I keep swinging too early. That one I think I was actually timed properly.
Die. More and more.
Well, we've made our gold back from the guy that stole it from us. We do almost have another level on Meru. And then we're pretty much forever away on Dart and Rose. And yeah, this game totally could have done with an even split of XP. Oh, that's not what I wanted. But it works. There we go. That's us through here. Because I think this is just a straight walk. I don't think we even have to hit any rocks for this, do we? My least hated enemy here. You know what? Let's get that out of our... you know what? I'm going to sell it whenever we get to town. Might as well loot goblin this up a little bit and get some of our money back
Double smack.
from using all of our attack items.
Yes. Go. Crash dance.
Yeah, it's going to be a while before we get done with Crash Dance. I swear it does not sound like he's saying crush. It sounds like crash to me. Crash Bandicoot. That's the first time in a while we've been hit by magic, so SP from it, sure, I'll take it. And if we would have been able to have been getting SP throughout all that, we could have leveled up our Dragoon Spirit on him to 3 relatively quickly. But unfortunately, that's not how it works. Let's actually go left first. Get a heal up before we do our long walk back. We'll get attacked for this, but free heal is a free heal. I could grind here. The XP is not terrible. It's better than some of the other places we've been. Obviously, we'd rather farm the special enemies because they give like thousands of gold, but
Double smack.
and she's got a ways to go before she gets another one besides double smack. So I'm not in a huge rush on it. I do want to get it before she gets her next one though.
Yes. Go. Crash dance.
And stabby stab.
Die. More and more.
Let's see how close she is to getting her addition done. She should be like 2 or 3 away. Unless I am misremembering. Hey, we did get a D-level up. Final burst. Like 12,000 for the last level though, so it's like twice as much as we've gotten this entire game so far. Okay, so he's 44 out of 60. One more. And she's good. And that's into Hardblade. Yay. That one's gonna be pretty hard for me, oddly enough. I know the name is spoiling that, but looky, we made it through. Also subdued the gang. I'm impressed. Yeah, we did it. And you say what? The Garrett gang without its leader is the same as having them gone. The inland will be settled now. And then it's on to the sea with like phantom ships and shit. And the water dragon, I believe. But before we do that, we got a few places to go. Let's can wait. Go get ourselves the other Dragonstone. No pinchy pinchy.
Hush, die, more and more. Double snap.
So she's done with that, so we get to move on to the hard blade. That's going to be the one that's irritating on Rose. Unfortunately. And yes, we'll be going back up north to Dessau or whatever it is soon enough. Danow, the place to the north, because that's where we have to start getting into the sea stuff. Additions. So he's at 44 out of 60. We are going to be dumping that as soon as it gets to 80 out of 80. Even if Burning Rush is less SP, it's less stress for me. So hard blade. It doesn't matter how tough the enemy is, it just matters how many times you use it. So we could go back to like the very beginning of the game and beat up stuff there that couldn't even hurt us anymore. Be kind of pointless because we wouldn't get any real XP for it, but there is one spot we could, well actually no, there's technically two spots. We could get birds in a few places, but there's one spot where we can get those robots.
Double snap.
Yes.
Well, I missed it, but I still killed him. And I forget the timing on her 5 attack thing. It's going to be fairly quick. Any of the ones over 4, like 4 or higher, are going to be frustrating. We'll be in Danow soon. Come home quick. Go home quick to her, you handsome man. Yay! I cannot thank you enough, but I have to say it. Thank you. Now Danow is saved. The mayor must be taking action now in response to your courage, Lynn. Finally, that mayor is... Yeah. Thank you for your guidance, Meru. It's not over yet. Dart's journey won't be easy. What you guys do is not normal. Monsters like the Virage appear, Dragoons, Gigantos. I thought they only existed in fairy tales. I can't explain it, but I think there'll be a lot of things I can help you with. So why don't we go to Fletz now? We can't procrastinate like this, right? Yeah, we can. We are going to do side quests. It'll continue to be like a traveling 3-ring circus. I'm going. Fine. I'm having it tomorrow if possible. Bon voyage! Wow. Talk about getting that to be very right away. You'd think you'd want to, rest afterwards. Have, like a little bit of downtime? And yes, I do see that dragon flying through the sky. I don't know if there's a way to... I think it's the sea dragon, but I could be misremembering. I don't think it's going to come, like, randomly attack us. I got that one, you piece of crap. That was a no. Let's try that again.
Yes. Go. Crash dance.
Let's try this again with her. Oh no, 65 damage. So afraid. Too early on that third one. That one I will agree with.
Double smack.
Yeah, getting some of these later combos.
Yes.
Definitely a challenge. And you need to do all of them to unlock your final. Ooh. Amusing arrow. That is a rare drop. I am bemused by this. Lower accuracy than longbow, but slightly higher damage and confusion. We just wait here. Does it actually fly all the way across? I'm going to wait a moment before moving down just to see if it does. Because that's to the north. That's where the sea dragon would be. It might actually circle back around. It did not. And the encounter rate in this is definitely JRPG levels. Not that I'm complaining, it's money and XP. And opportunities to really get used to absolutely awful addition combos. In my opinion, I think the cap should have been 3. And it should have just had a random chance to add a counter at the end of all of them. Or, if you miss it, have a chance that you could get countered with a red. But that's just how I would have designed it. They were still kind of fiddling about and deciding their systems. This was kind of innovative for the time. Too early on that one. Yeah, getting the timing down on hers is going to take me a little bit, especially since I'm talking while doing it. That's one reason why, like with Expedition 33, when we ran across something tough, I usually just said, okay, I'm taking a break from this area, we will deal with it later, and then I tried it off camera to get the timings down. That way I could do it while talking. This game, similar boat. Except in Expedition 33, it was for the parries. In this one, it's for the attacks. In Expedition 33's offensive, checks were actually relatively easy. I understand why they have an accessibility option for it, so you can actually just have it auto-do them for you. But at the same time, they were so easy compared to the dodges and parries. And yes, I am trying to get those released on the Let's Play Everything channel. If you're watching this on YouTube, that's the channel you're watching it on. But I need to make all the thumbnails, and I'm a little bit behind on that. I've gotten them all uploaded. I've got all the DOS 2s uploaded. I'm starting to upload Legend of Dragoon. I'm also working on rendering the Diablo 2 Resurrected, the stuff I recovered from the fiddling I was doing with the hard drive. It's not stable enough to get anything else off of it unless I'm really, really lucky. I'll try a few more times, but there is something mechanically wrong with it. I'm still pissed that Windows knew it was failing and didn't do any pop-up. It only wanted to tell me, you should get Game Pass. You should get Game Pass. Tell me that my drive is failing. You knew it was failing a few days before it failed. We have not gotten hers once. We haven't gotten to 3 once on it. But we're getting there. South of Serdio? Yeah, this is the one we want to go, because we want to go to Lohan to get his thingamaboober. Oh, it's one of these guys. It's been a while since we fought one of you. 33 damage isn't that terrible. That was me just not paying attention. I pressed it way too late on it. And that was way too early. Compensating both directions.
Double smack.
It's like somebody who... Compensating both directions. It's like someone who turns a big old dually into a lowrider. Compensating both directions. Yeah, that fourth one's gonna be a pain because it's duh. It's duh. No, it's duh. And I think it might be duh on the end of it. I don't remember for sure. There is a tempo to each of them, and it's thrown off by counters. Is this Lohan? This is Lohan. Okay, so we need to go here, and there should be somebody who sells it to us for 1,000. I don't remember where they're at. Merchant town run by merchants. This child is still lost. Beds in the hotel in the back are fluffy and great. Do you like fluffy beds? Personally, I do not. I prefer firm beds. Hey, you walking over there. I've got another bottle for you. Hey, didn't we talk the other day? Come on, I got great stuff. Why don't you take a look? Look at this stone, just the right roundness and size. It's very elegant. Great bargain. How about 100 gold? Hey, you, don't touch that. It's too much of a coincidence. Step up, step up. This is the much talked about Shining Miracle Stone. Any illness or anxiety disappears instantly when the stone shines. A miracle, a mystery. For 1,000 gold. It's business, that's life. He should have to honor his original price. Yes, we'll take it. Golden Dragoon Spirit. So now we have him in Dragoon form. Let's go to status. Actually, what are his stats? He only gets 3 spells. He's got a big boost of magic. Oh, his regular attack is massive. So he's the big, slow, brutish character. Unfortunately, in a lot of games like this, big and slow don't really help you. There's like an oddity where, yes, you do more damage per hit, but you're losing out on so much damage because your speed is so low that it doesn't matter. So it kind of sucks a little bit, but we'll probably be ignoring him as well. I might do some grinding of the off-team characters off camera just to get their additions and stuff worked out. and possibly get their Dragoon levels up, but that's a maybe, not a guarantee. It depends on how much time I have, because I'm having to do a lot of other stuff right now and might not have a lot of time on that. Okay, additions. What is his addition like? He's just a big, yeah, one hit. Oh, once she gets Hard Blade, she'll be able to get her 4th one. He still has a long ways to go. You have a long ways to go. Gust of... Yeah, we should probably farm his stuff. We should farm her stuff whenever we start unlocking it. This game rewards you for doing a lot of stuff early. Such as choosing your team. Now, one thing we could do, instead of grinding fights, is literally grind spirit items from there. And the place I was talking about, this area right here, has a decent chance of spawning those robots. This is not the robot I was talking about. This is just big old pillar man.
Double smack.
Let's see. Can I get her timing down? Oh, no. He's going to do the AoE. You jerk. Such little damage. Oh, and it gets his SP up. That's a good way to farm SP, I guess. Let's see if we can get hers. Too early on the 4th one. So it's duh. It's not duh. And yes, I am mentally going through it as music rather than back and forth a little bit here. There's nothing in the city to the south of us, although I think we do revisit it at some point, don't we? There's one of the robots! Yay! You get to go first. Okay. Imagine living in a JRPG world and one can't simply just go to an ATM without a random encounter going on. I mean, you're right, Lepau. Hey, Flair and Zaldar, how's it going? Ooh, and we get a spirit potion off of it. And 600 gold. They're not worth any XP, but good chunk of gold. We could probably farm 3 of those guys if we wanted to. There's ways to farm them without using up those items as well. But we're doing pretty good. We got past the annoying part. We're about to be into another annoying part, but that almost made up the cost of coming here to get our gold ball, though. But yeah, hopefully all of you are doing all right. Armed. Let's see what we got. I am doing absolutely terrible at the higher count additions. I need to do them. I need to get the timings down, but meh. It is what it is, because that's what it is. I do wonder if there's anything back in Basil for us.
Yes.
Yeah, the higher count additions can be a little bit on the rough side. Can we get at least one? Nope. I'm failing at getting that timing of the 4th swing on that. And it's just at that, like, awkward, it's not... Yeah. We'll have a few more chances. Let's go north of Sergio. I Do you like that we can travel around the map now? This is where you can encounter the birds. Actually, it's one more space up. But... too early on the set. That one was just me being bad. So, we'll get there. I will eventually get the timing down for this nonsense. Feel like Expedition 33's parrying was good practice for this. I found Expedition 33's parrying easier than the combos for the additions in this. I think it's also because there is a bit of input lag due to me running it on an emulator. That's one thing that is actually catching me on this. The timing on that one is so awkward. It's not even that it's like a hard thing. It's just getting, because I'm having to press it just about like 3 or 4 frames before the attack lands, as opposed to waiting for it to be in the actual square. Hard blade. Yep. It is indeed. It's hard blade or hard sword or something like that. It's hard to do. Any of the 4 or higher ones are a pain in the ass for me.
Die.
We got it. We got it. Like I said, it's just a matter of getting the timing down in my brain, and then I can do it while I'm talking. But it's a matter of getting that habit down. Once does not confirm it. Once could just be dumb luck. We just have to do it 80 times. And then we never have to do it again. I'm glad we're wandering around, so I'm not gonna have to like be all finicky about it. War does not yield anything, it just destroys. I don't think there's anything lore-wise here. We can get a little bit more discussion with folks. But why doesn't he come home? Because he's probably dead. He DED dead. I do find this very weird. It's like, this is a place you're gonna go to, but we don't have a way into it from there. There's just a few just dead-end zones in towns, and it just feels very weird. Yeah, we're gonna drop by his mom's house. Oh, actually, no, we're gonna drop in here first, and then we'll drop by his mom's house. Alcoholics Anonymous in the bar. That's where they'll meet. "20 years. It was a long war." Yeah, 20 years is actually pretty long for a war. Although wars did used to go longer back in the day. "Oh, Lavitz, why did you leave before me?" Aw. I did want to find out what she said because he died, but that's depressing. "We can never replace Sir Lavitz, but we would like to act as your real family. If you were to think of us as your real family, we would be happier than anything. Who are you? Just random lady added to the building. I can understand the mom, but just random lady wearing gray in the middle of the kitchen. That's a little creepy.
That's just wrong.
And the break has ended. Nothing terribly interesting in there. We just got to encounter a random lady that doesn't actually serve any purpose. But welcome back from the ads. See if we can get her attack again. Nope. Not with counters, we're not. Let's sigh. That's not the direction I wanted to go. I was pressing down left as opposed to just left. If you're wondering why it took me down that bottom path. Oh no, 1 damage. It's the end of the world. Too early on 3rd. Yeah, I'm just gonna have to practice it off camera a little bit between sessions. It's not a big deal. We still do okay damage. Worst case scenario, I have to swap her into normal attack. Oh, come on, go left, you bloody piece of crap. But yeah, I might have to do practicing it off camera or grind it out off camera. It's not a big deal, but it's mildly irritating. And that 4th one just keeps throwing me off bad. But I keep being afraid that it's going to be a counter as well. Because that one can be a counter. 2nd, 3rd, and 4th can be a counter. 1st and 5th cannot. For those of you that are curious. As 1st and last are excluded from it because I don't know why. It's probably some internal mechanical reason. Maybe I should set up a macro for it. Just get the timing down to milliseconds and just press the button for it. That would be dickish, but you know, it might be worth it. Tool assisted run here. I could set it up on my stream deck. I don't know how accurate I'd be with it because I'd have to press it each time and have it run once. Which would be hard to time as well. Because it would have to be press. It would have to press button, wait X milliseconds, press button again. I could probably set it up. It'd require a lot of trial and error, and by the time I got it, chances are, this is just going to be a thing here. Chances are, I would already have it done. Too early on 3rd. Mainly because I couldn't see it because it was like inside of a light colored dude. Now, if you're ever going to get into like figure drawing and stuff like that, looking at low poly models can actually help you out a little bit. Yeah, they're not super accurate, but it's actually a good way to figure out different ways to break down the form into simple shapes. Because you'll notice if we look at these, especially if you pump the polys up, like make it an internal resolution of like 4x or something like that. Let's go ahead and get a camera angle I don't absolutely freaking hate. Go with that. But yeah, you can see where they're different anchor points and where they block them off on each character. Leg rat number 1.
Die. Hard blade.
There's 1. They're up to 2 on her. See if we can get a 3rd on this one or not. I pressed the wrong button on that one. We still kill it, but I pressed the wrong button. Oh, sadness. Okay, so once we get the one in the right-hand tower here, we'll be able to get our 3rd tier improvement. That sound, it can't be. Oh, it's already started. Let us go. Coming of age for the barbaric lady. We did want to sell stuff before so let's go ahead and go up here and sell crap. We need to sell a few things and we need to pick up some damage items. So it's going to be, I believe, this one. We need damage items. So item, we need to get rid of 1 mind purifier. 1 poison needle. We keep the repeat items. So speed up is good. We don't really use pandemonium that much, but it's fine. Total vanishing destroys minor enemies. Sachets are decent for getting rid of those other guys, but oh, this is that's not the one we want. One above us. Oh, come on, game. Yeah, unfortunately, Final Fantasy 10, 7, pretty much all the early PlayStation ones, PlayStation 1 and PlayStation 2 ones have this problem, where you can get hooked on the boxes, the collision, and it'll send you back into buildings even though you're pressing up. Do we care about the fake shield? Not really. Okay, darkness for all and light based. I think we go ahead and get single target ones. We're going to go ahead and get 2 dark rains. And the rest into light. There we go. Gotta love those rogue boxes. Yep. Collision! They're out to get me. They're always out to get me. Can I pretend to be the paranoid one? Bad people coming in without permission. I excuse you because today is such a happy day. When did it start? A moment ago, but just asking doesn't mean you have an invitation. It's so packed you couldn't fit a penny in. She suddenly got a lot of hanger-ons. There are so many faces that I have never seen before, and according to rumor, they used to be bandits. Yeah, see, bad attitude, right? They cannot call themselves knights, but nobody can say anything because it's Princess Emile. Don't tell anybody about this, and I'll let you in. Who the hell are you? They're busy with an important ceremony. Don't even think about bothering them. They're not decent knights. Can't you see our armor? We are the authentic great knights of Tiburoa. Really think you can get away with making a scene like that? Special today. Can you send a message to Princess Lisa? And it's the birthday of her own sis. I guess she's keeping herself cooped up in her room. Ah. Yeah, very knightly behavior. Okay. Base of right-hand tower. Oh no! Oh, it's one of those things. You bastards. Stealth section. Kind of wish I could just fight them for it, but at the same time, I understand why. Okay, so it says it's at the base of the right-hand tower before or after. Room at the base of the right-hand tower. So it's got to be that one we were just in. I'm bad at these in Final Fantasy games. I'm bad at them in this. Because unfortunately, we got to wait for their timings. Because this guy on the left has a shorter timing than the guy on the right. Go in. Thank you. Thought it was in here. Am I looking in the wrong room or something? I'm going to look up a photo of where this is at. You're bad at them in stealth games. Weirdly enough, I do just find... Well, at least last time I played, I did just find it Metal Gear Solid, but not in this. Okay, so it's Starlight Dust. Is it Stardust? Images. See, if I look for images, I should be able to find the tower. It's showing me everything but the tower. What's the name of this town again? Town is Flux. Yeah, this is the right one. Got to be positioned just bloody right. Okay, so in the picture, it is literally right where I'm standing right now. But it's not actually doing anything. Do I have to wait until after the ceremony to do it? Okay, third visit, blah, blah, blah. In the Twin Tassel, player with several unwelcoming bandit knights. Player should be able to blah, blah, blah. Inside the right-hand tower of the Twin Castle at the base, note it cannot be retrieved while traveling together with Princess Lisa. It is literally right where I'm standing. I've stood here several times. It is literally right there. I guess we can't get it while we're in the stealth mode, so off we go. Nope, wasn't able to get over here on the first trip to the castle. If it doesn't let me get it, and this keeps me from getting 50, I'm going to be pissed. And the photos show they're not being bandit knights here, but you're supposed to, according to all the guides that I've just dug through, you're supposed to be able to get it before or after the ceremony. The guy on the left stopped moving, by the way. But yeah, that is the spot. I don't have to worry about the rest of this. There's no missable Stardust from what you remember. I seem to remember there being like one. But I could be misremembering. I have been waiting for you, everyone. I am ready. Please tell me the truth. She's been replaced! Princess Emile attending the ceremony is a fake! A woman who is helping the bandits made the switch a half a year ago. And the star Princess Lisa has shown the truth. Yup. Oh, thank God. It's impossible for my sister Emile to have such an attitude. Now, where is my true sister? It seems she is confined somewhere in this castle. It was the last words of a dying man. We can trust him. Not always. All started out at the time of a horseback ride a half year ago. By taking advantage of the confusion, the mysterious woman switched herself with Princess Emile and took over Tiburoa with the cooperation of the bandits. The finale was to be the coming-of-age ceremony when the moon dagger would be passed down. Is it possible to use astrology to find Princess Emile? 6 months in prison is going to change somebody and how they look. They might not believe it's the person. You would look very different in 6 months, especially if you were imprisoned and not able to, you know, access care for yourself. All the stars are refusing to tell their story, as if a mist is covering the night sky. We'll be able to avoid some trouble. Sweet. So we've got a princess with us. Yeah, I have a feeling we'll have, like, free reign of the castle after the ceremony anyway. I was kind of hoping to get the last one and not stress about it. Let's go ahead and see if he leaves us alone. Oh. That's gross. So she doesn't actually help with this part. So I think that guy's broken. Can I please go to the left tower? I hate this. So we're gonna have to go the... Ah, fuck! I thought I could get in there. Someone's probably raging at this while I am going through this part. I don't like stealth sections in RPGs. They're not built for it. And while I'm streaming, I'm not paying as close attention to every little bloody tiny pixel that is a guard. Okay, so we just have to wait around up here for that guy to do his path. Hopefully he doesn't spot us right here. Okay, to get over there, I'm guessing we're going to have to go this way. Final Fantasy V has the best cell section. Trying to remember what that is. We're told that nobody, not even Princess Lisa, can come in until the moon dagger is passed on.
It must be some kind of conspiracy.
You are correct, lady. There is. You say we have to sneak through and you crawl under a window. That's it, the whole section. Oh. That's probably why I don't remember it, sadly. Is there a way for me to get in there? I don't think I can. Yep, let's settle it here. Let me kill them. Aw, they're running away. She's gonna be in a chest like the Chancellor. Just putting that out there. And my beard just keeps catching on my pop filter. This is awful. Somebody looted the place. No, she's just become slovenly. That makes this room even more suspicious. We might find something here to help us find the princess. Yeah, let's definitely split the party. Words. It might be able to understand the words. Find the girl by the time the moon that never sets waxes. Feel something in this room. It is a portrait of the Princess Emile. He's imprisoned in it. There's nobody here. Even Final Fantasy VI's stealth section kind of sucks, by the way. For those of you that don't know what that is, that's Locke's early story. Magical space was created in the painting. This seems peculiar. Seems linked to the world over here. So we've got to go with this party. Thankfully, I think we'll just go with... Look, it's a meal! Well, I know how we're supposed to probably do it. Princess Emile, wakey wakey! And you, where am I? I've been sleeping for the past 6 months. Man, she's gonna have the biggest sleep hangover. I was sleeping the half year since the horseback ride. What about the coming of age ceremony? Yes, what about the moon dagger? About to be passed over to another person. So we're going to spend forever explaining it to her here while the ceremony's probably already finished. To let people know the truth. So we've found the princess. Do we have everyone back in the party? Yes. This game likes to make me nervous about splitting the party, forcing me into characters that I don't want to be. Who am I? My coming of age ceremony is still being held in the Chamber of the Sun, isn't it? Move, you fools. Turn around and glare. Run away! Can we actually go grab it now? Probably not. Yeah, we have to do it whenever we don't have any princesses in tow. Hey, Princess Emile! Run away! Runaway train, never coming back. Yes, we shall. Now, this is going to be testing the auto split. I set up an auto split for this. I don't think we ever can go into these. If I remember correctly, this is the boss fight that has the bug. So we don't want to go into Dragoon form. 'Cause, 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 ' I've been filled with 20 years of experience since you came into this world. You have reached the age that deserves the succession of the Moon Dagger as heir to the throne of Tibaroa. Never forget the blessings of the sun, moon, and stars. Anybody, are there any objections? Me! Wait! Man, don't you like it whenever it's identity theft and you can just reuse the same model? It's like a scratch in my back. Because I'm going to have timing down for this fight. Oh my god, there's 2 Emils!
The Moon Dagger!
That girl is a fake. I've been put into a sleep for the last half a year. During that time, it seems this person was making a variety of social missteps. I guess you found out everything. Don't you think it's too late? I got this in my hand. Look around yourself. Guess I cannot run in this stuffy dress. This will be a treat. Let me show you my true form. Look, it's a Dragoon. Surprised, huh? This is the true self of Miss Lennis. Princess Emil, please leave the room with the king and Princess Lisa. We've got an ass to kick. It's falling apart. Give us the Moon Dagger. The only chance you have is to give up. A girl in love doesn't know the meaning of the words give up. I have managed to get this for my love. I won't give up so easily. Go, Rose. Why don't you try? Rose is gonna try. Rose is gonna go nuclear. Heck is on her back. It's a jetpack. Looky here. Damn right, turbo mode. There's 500 damage. Item speed up on you because you have the stronger magic attack. And I don't know if this is going to be enough, but it's going to soften her up a good deal. Here comes Dragoon mode. Or is that her attack? That's her attack. She definitely has interesting fashion sense. Dart is our healer, by the way. If I remember correctly, we should have gotten fire ones for this, but it's fine. Because if I remember correctly, she's water. But I think we can do a decent amount of damage and then just wail on her face. Find out next time on Dragon Ball Z. He probably will eventually get a turn. We're gonna have to drop a heal after that, but oof. What the heck was that attack? Coldness. She's gonna do it again? God. At least Dart will actually do decent damage to her because he's using a fire sword. Yes, we can buy more healing breezes, so might as well use it.
Yes. Go. Crash dance.
And this is going to be our last one. She is in the yellow. And I forget where we would actually buy the fire one. I think it's back over by Celeste. I think that's the only attack she knows at this point. Yeah, it's one of the first ones that we can get. We get burnouts. Forget if it's before or after the lightning at one. It's one of those two. You just go ahead and guard. This will definitely be a good source of combos for him. Yeah, I'm going to have to use another healing breeze. You keep guarding. I'm going to have Meru do the healing. Oh, yeah, just keep bashing on her.
Yes. Go. Crash dance.
Okay, so the two of them are guarding now. We might have to use one more, maybe. Okay, she's just going to keep using the AoEs. I don't know if she even has a single target skill, does she? That's giving him SP, so that's getting him closer to Dragoon levels, so that is fine.
Yes. Go. Crash dance.
I think we've got to get 2 more attacks, if I'm guessing correctly. Yeah, that does 400 something damage to Dart, so that's gonna suck a little bit. Suboptimal strategies for the Sub-Zero crazy lady. Okay, you. That's our last healing breeze. We can buy more. They're 50 gold each, but we can buy more.
Yes. Tap. Ha. Go. Ha. Crash dance.
Keep missing that fourth one. We're getting closer to getting it down. This next attack from Dart should be enough. Oh no, she's using single target now. That's not good. Oh, haha! Thank you. Thank you for missing your attack.
Double snap.
That's gonna hurt with nobody guarding.
Yes. Tap. Ha. Go.
Didn't even get the combo and it was enough, so we're good. And levels up. Tougher than it needed to be, but still not horrible. You're not bad, I guess. Give us the Moon Dagger. Don't waste your time on this meaningless battle. I didn't care about the man from the beginning. I told you, I need the Moon Dagger for my love. A way to escape, huh? Hey, you, over there, what do you think of that? She can fly, so can we. Pop out your wings and go after her, dimwits. Species that dominated the bygone world. She's a survivor. So is probably Lloyd. I don't actually remember if Lloyd's a wingly or not. People of magic who run across the sky with wings. She was here to take it back from the humans. Ah.
The people are her love.
You are the king of Serdio, Albert. Why did you take such a risk? It might be self-gratification. However, I would like to settle my friend's score with my own hands.
I want to murder people. It's fun.
Just how I'm sitting. Yep, and yep. There we go. We are pursuing a man who manipulated the war with Serdio from behind the scenes. My friend was killed by that man. At the same time, the moon gem, which belonged to Serdio, was taken away. We have different reasons, however, we are all linked to that man. And here we are. You said the moon gem? It is the legacy of the Wingleys, isn't it? Could you please tell us about the Moon Dagger, Your Majesty? Inform us. It was after the Dragoon campaign, humans defeated the Wingleys and built Serdio, Tiburoa, and Miliceso. They say the few surviving Wingleys sent a divine object of the moon as proof of peace to the three countries. That's all I know about the legend. What is dangerous is that we humans don't know what the divine moon object is for. I don't know, it's for making that evil moon become evil, probably. Well, we have to take the Moon Dagger back. Send the army! Before the stars that have beheld Tiburoa are lost in a shadow. Yelp. Earl of the Wingleys got away to Elissa Bay. Time for an appearance by Commodore Puler. Pursuer, of course, you are more than welcome to be on that boat. Can we do side stuff first, please? They seem to be beyond our power, so that we might need your help. Why didn't we or sprout our wings? We literally have the ability to sprout wings, and we didn't use it. That makes me disappointed. Disappointing! The evil moon's evil? Next you're going to tell me the cursed forest is cursed. Exactly. There's no way the cursed forest is cursed. Actually, could put Night Shield on him. We're gonna eventually have to, probably. But 20 years that I served Princess a meal, and this was the most happy day of my life. Yay, can we actually talk? Oh, wow, they disappeared. It's the only steel boat in this country. It can even block the Sea Dragon's attack. Okay. Well, I guess the Sea Dragon's going to be the source of our Sea Dragon orb. Or is it going to be a fight in there? I don't know. Let's go get ourselves that item. Please do not block us. Give me. Thank you. Huzzah. Let's actually do a proper save as well. Because look at us. We have 30 Stardust. And the next one we get. Yeah, the next ones are on the Queen Fury. And then we have Lidiera, Fueno, Fernie. That's off to the Wingly Forest to get our next ones. But we don't get 40 until Neat. Which means we are not going to get status effect blocks until then. Hi, guy. You won't stop us, but you're going to constantly stand in the way, aren't you? We're going to be dealing with a Sea Dragon. Which means I think we might want to figure out where we can get the burnouts at. Because, you know, burnouts would actually be good in the ocean. I do hate that this doesn't have the wheel effect of weaknesses. It's just A versus B. It's easier to remember, but... War God Sash gets us extra SP. The question is, who equips it? Therapy Ring is so strong, but getting his level up would be kind of nice. He's starting to feel a bit fragile. Yeah, I think we do actually go Therapy Ring on her. That's going to reduce her damage. We should be all right. Maru's going to stay on the physical ring because she's going to lose, I believe, 300 something life if she doesn't. Yeah, Therapy Ring is good. Let's go out here. Let's see if we can get some burnouts first. And how's it going? We're getting burnouts in therapy. And calm it with the caps lock, please. I am from the old internet. Because I am an old man. And I know it's not technically yelling because it's in text, but it's yelling because it's in text. We are here to chill. But hopefully you're doing all right today. Ah. Let's go. I believe it's going to be south of Serdio. And we end up going east. And I think it's going to be in the... It's not in the forest that we get burnout. I know Lohan is not it. We might not have access to burnout. Now that I think about it. Okie dokie. I need to probably look at this screen whenever I'm trying to do her combo. I keep missing that fourth one because I keep looking away from it. But yeah, we need... I'm gonna go ahead and grab like 5 or 6 burnouts. As soon as we figure out where we can buy them. Close that. There we go. I'm gonna go ahead and let's just smack him up. Too early on in the second one because I'm an idiot. But yeah, this is a classic game. Shouldn't have too many problems with the enemies here. I don't think they can even do any actual real damage to us anymore, but we must have gotten to tier 4 on Crush Dance. For 110. Which is a good thing. But yeah, I know how arthritis goes. I know how back pain goes really well. 3 of your boys played it and did 2 when you retired 20 years ago. Cool. I'm gonna go ahead. Yeah, oh no, we didn't get to tier 4 on it. We're still at tier 3. Oh, it's because the item, yeah, that's why. Doit, I'm a derp. We've gotten that twice. You have to get all of them up to max to unlock the final one, so... Here... I want to say it's up here. No, there's not a merchant there. Maybe it's in Basil? Because there's not a merchant in the Northern Woods. I don't remember if there's a merchant in Celeste. I think it might be Basil that has burnout.
Yes.
Let's see. I need to get to Rose's turn. I pressed the wrong button. I'm getting kind of like mildly tilted, so it's like, eh. Let's go with that. And go ahead and just guard on him. Of course we miss when I'm trying to get the timing down on it. God damn it. We're finally back over 100 for Dart. That's good for us. Ad is running. It's not that it matters. We're currently going through and trying to find something. We're not making any story progress while we're doing this. Here, let's check this while we're here. I highly doubt we're going to have any here. We might. I doubt it. Okay, so this is one shop. I think this is just the weapon shop. Not the body shop, the weapon shop. Can I please get... Good lord. I swear pathing in this is fighting me. I mean, I can get in there. I don't know where his key is going to be. It seems like we should just be able to unlock that door for him, but it's just a non-event thing. And yes, I do need to come up with other random phrases for that. It's just I haven't had time. And yes, I am just going to the shops. I'm not really worrying about anything else here. Because I'm pretty sure there isn't any more events. Oh, we have to... I hate navigating this place because it's really convoluted. But yeah, an ad runs every hour. If it runs more than that, tell me. But it should run once an hour. This is the wrong house. Although we do have this place on the right. Water and darkness. So yeah, it might actually be Basil. Because Basil is going to be this way. Yeah, because Basil would have been is the earliest place we would have a shop that's still intact. Could potentially be at the fort. But yeah, if you know where they sell burnouts, tell me. I don't count that as backseating. I count that as just keeping Alzorath from wandering. let's see. Up here. Kind of wish there was like a centralized place that just sold all of them. But I know that's asking a bit too much. I'm used to Final Fantasy shops. I'm not used to these type of shops. There's some fire. We might have to just settle for gushing magmas. Magma. Which would be decent AoEs. We could buy like 8 of them. So that is one of our options. This is another one of them. This is still underground. So I'm guessing it goes down that hole in the ground. Yeah, it's not here. The one prior to this would be the fort, which is in the North Serdio. I suppose I could go look it up, but... yeah, this place... I forget if the shop is even still intact here. I think it's not in the inn. No, we're just gonna go to Basil. I am never gonna get this one down unless I just do it off camera. It's ridiculous. He's not going to be bothered with. She's just going to heal up. It's going to be all Rose killing these guys, so I can try and get the timing down on that.
Die. Hard blade.
Got it. As long as I don't get countered, I can get that one. Every now and then. There we go. We're up to 4. 4 hits on it. Oh, Shauna just decided to level up. Awesome. Okay, let's see. How much does Dart still need? He still needs quite a bit as well. That's going to take forever to get Hardblade. We're sticking with it. I am going to endure it. But Dibus. Let's go ahead and beat up some more screaming bats with Rose. Almost got it that time. I'm pretty sure that one is a fair. I was a little bit late. Why? Come on, Rose. You can do it. I believe in you. I suppose I could be working on darts just to get him off of the annoying stuff.
Die. Hard blade.
Yeah, I might do grinding of her off camera just to get her up to get that one done with, so we can just get her final one. I forget how many button presses her final combo is, though. So we might end up just using normal. I don't remember if I ever actually completed the additions back in the day. I don't think I ever did. They were kind of like the Stardust for me, where it was just not worth it. But yep, just like Expedition 33, it's all about getting the timings down. Once you memorize them, you can fight the giant hand guys. And if I'm not commentating, I actually am a little bit better at stuff like that. Because I ended up fighting the hand guys without even getting hit a couple times. Diablo 2, that's one of your favorite games when you were still working? Yeah, it's a good game. I've moved back from it a little bit. Simply because I wanted to be focusing in on reviews and stuff like that. But I still do play Diablo 2 as kind of an interim between other games. Although we have a little bit of a backlog built up at the moment. That's a weapon shop. That's not what we want. We want to go up... I think it's actually back this way. I think it's the building on the far right. Give me burnouts. Oh, and we're getting a little hint of just how creepy Dart's face is there, by the way. Nope, that's Spearfrost. I'm gonna go look where to buy burnouts. Eh. I don't think we actually can. I have been working on well, not a VTuber model. I've been working on a PNG tuber model, which I could probably turn into a VTuber model, but no, I'm not one right now. Also, I am not in any games. I have done voice lines in like 2 things before, but you can't connect it back to this channel very easily. Because it's not under this name. Let's see. So we cannot, unless he's back into his forest, we're not going to be able to get burnouts. Thank you. I appreciate it. I don't have the discipline to be a voice actor, unfortunately. Whenever I do my scripts, the most I read any line is like 3 times. I should do it more, but I think the most I've done is 4, and that's because I kept stumbling over words and I just rewrote the entire section. I'm trying to get good. I have to say, it is much easier doing other games than this. Weirdly enough, I still stand by the fact that despite how many people get cranky over Expedition 33, we're actually going to go this way. Despite how many people get cranky over the difficulty of Expedition 33, I actually found, other than, say, like Simon and Clea's battles, I found most of the patterns in that easier than this one. Which is kind of sad. Too early on third. I knew it as soon as I pressed it. I was like, yup, we're going to get gray. Because it was too far out for the square. I should be attacking with dart too, yes. But yeah, we're going to go to Lohan and just buy a bunch of magmas. Magma. It's twice as expensive, but it kills everything on the field. But yeah, Diablo 2, I will be having... I'll have at least one more video out for it in the near future, because I think I'm probably going to do my first impressions of the Reimagined mod on... Yeah, that was horrible. I'll be doing my first impressions of the Reimagined mod as a video. Just based on the Paladin and Necro runs. People get cranky about anything back in the 70s and 80s, the arcades. Everyone just argued it out, so they got that energy out. I mean, I spent ages in the arcades back in the day. For the most part, we were pretty chill in the arcades, though. At least in the cities I lived in. I think there was only ever one fight in an arcade, and it wasn't even like a physical fight. It was just people yelling at each other. For the most part, it was pretty chill even with the other stuff. Double Dragon and Mortal Kombat had the tension. We had those. We also had... I'm trying to remember what game I think the game that people were fighting over was... I don't even remember the name of it, because it wasn't Daytona. Daytona was in the same corner because that's where all the racing games were. But it was a motorcycle one. And they were fighting over it. We'll check the forest and then we'll just buy the magmas. If I cover Daytona, it's going to be the Saturn version. By the way. Personally, I've been trying to return to my roots. I think online gaming, I did become a bit saltier, but generally speaking, doing the Nostalgia Bait series has reminded me that back in the day, yes, I do. Back then, I still swore through my problems. That's just how I problem solve, because that's my venting method. I'll say fuck, shit, damn my way through anything. But that doesn't mean I'm not having fun with the game. That just means that I'm swearing. That was too early on the fourth. But for the most part, I didn't ever have my blood pressure go up from a game until... Jeez. It wasn't even when I started doing PvP stuff, because... Like, online PvP. It wasn't even then, because I did... Like, tournament level Counter-Strike whenever it was still a mod instead of standalone, and even then I wasn't very aggressive. I used to do trolley builds and stuff like that, but I didn't get salty probably until... I'm trying to think when. I think it was around the time that voice chat became more common, because then I'd pick up people's tones. Oh, none of the arcades that I went to served alcohol. Because I'm old, but arcades were starting to become less common by the time I was in my 20s. So most of the ones that would have served alcohol wouldn't have let me in. That, and during my most common use of arcades, I was in a very religious town. The only ones that weren't was Colorado. And there, the arcade was like massive there. Because we were just outside of Denver. But that was one of those places where you couldn't see the other side of the arcade kind of situations. I've always just preferred more chill gaming experiences. And yes, his name is indeed Assassin Cock. I wouldn't even necessarily have called them kiddie arcades. They were more teenage young adults. They weren't... There was a restaurant attached to two of them. So I guess you could have gotten alcohol at them, but they were pretty good about cutting people off. Yeah, the merchant is long gone from here. No chance in hell of us getting the bira. That sucks. That's one reason why they probably should have been a little bit nicer about it. Give us access to these things, you bastards. You were a very old adult at the time. They got popular when your kids wanted to go to them in the 88 through 92. They started dying off in the places that I lived right around like 98, 99, whenever broadband became more common. There's still a couple arcades near here. There's a couple proper arcade bars around here now. But arcade bars were not common for a lot of places that I was. I want to say it's top left. I never remember this maze. I've been through this maze so many times on here, but I never remember which way it is. And yes, we do take every random encounter because it builds our additions. Damn. Getting hers is going to be a pain in the ass. Her barcades are finally coming back. They even wrote an article about your generation of gamers in the BBC. Ah. A lot of the ones here are targeted towards Gen X and elder millennials. If you're wondering the age groups they focus at where I'm at. Generally speaking, they don't end up targeting people over about 60. Which is unfortunate. Everybody should have access to nostalgia and joy and all kinds of stuff, but no guarantees. One thing that I am not great at is I have not tried MAME emulation, so we might not be seeing like straight arcade stuff on here. That, and I don't have original copies, so I'd have to go Yarharing.
Die. Hard blade.
We're slowly getting Hardblade down. I have a feeling it's going to be, by the time we get done with it, I mean, by the time we get it down consistent, we'll be done with it. And I will never touch it again. But yeah, Hardblade is not my favorite. Trying to think what else we have. But yeah, there's a few retro museums around here that have games from my childhood and systems from my childhood. It's kind of disturbing to me. Part of the Nostalgia Bait series is going down that road. Because I do think that there is a point to archiving good and mediocre and even bad games from, God damn it, from the era. So I guess this is all Dart's turns here. How do you miss someone who's lying there unconscious? I'm not patient enough for that. Oh no, 34 damage, and we get 20 SP from it. It's more disturbing that I'm not used to things from my childhood being museum pieces, much less things from my adulthood. I am doing very poorly against this guy. There we go. To an extent, there's overlap. I've also had a few archive sources steal stuff from my videos, but meh. Who the hell is that? Lurking on that person because I don't like that person. For those of you who are new, as there's a handful of people watching both on YouTube and on Twitch right now. Generally speaking, while I'm streaming, I am lurking on friends' channels. But when they raid me out to somebody that I actively am trying to avoid, nah, I've already passed midlife crisis, but it's more just passing of time. It's not problematic that it's disturbing. It is just the things. Let's go ahead and sell. Healing potions. Oh, we need to buy more. I forgot to buy healing breezes. Oops. That's why our inventory is empty. We need to save room for 4 breezes, which is 29. Yeah, that should be fine. Yeah, the point of the Nostalgia Bait series is to go back and find out just how well the games that defined my youth, teenage years, young adult years, or even the start of my journey on YouTube. Games that defined those actually hold up. Because guess what? I'm considered, I think it's 2nd generation YouTube, as far as how long I've actually been making content in one form or another. Yes, there are YouTube generations, but I forget where the cutoff is. I'm like mid to late 2nd generation. Because I came in right as MCNs were becoming a monetization route. And then the name that everyone knows me as on there and that I list stuff on, as far as this one goes, this one I first released stuff in 2011, but I did release stuff before that on another channel. But I've been around the block. I've done many things. And I currently have multiple channels. When I say I do YouTube full time, gaming is not my only thing.
Yes. Go.
I will eventually get her timing down on that. But yeah, I was around when... Let's see, I want to say probably the person that was most influential to getting me started on YouTube would have been... It was a mix of Total Biscuit, H.C. Bailey, and... Kurt J. Mack. They were both early 2nd wave. I mean, all 3 of them were early 2nd wave. I think TB might have been right on that cusp of 1st and 2nd wave. But that's kind of the approach that I take for stuff. Let's go. There are additions. Hey, he passed 60, so he's only got 19 more to go. We've almost gotten to 10 on her. He's not really remembered as a crapster. I still lurk on Jenna's streams. I generally don't talk too much, but I lurk on them whenever it's a game that I'm interested in. Lately, she's been covering Date Everything, which I think is a cool concept. That's more one of my other friends' kind of shticks. But I think I've lurked on 2 of those streams on hers. Generally speaking, the names you'd probably recognize that I lurk on are Lamadia and Jenna, as far as old YouTube folks. Trying to think who else. I mean, if I dig around, I can find somebody who hates anybody. There's hate videos, well, not directed specifically at me, but there's one I know of that has a reference to me in it. But no, you can find somebody who hates anybody online. It's one of the down things that... It's one of the most damning things about a bunch of these drama channels is they focus in on basically finding that one comment that either A, agrees with them, or that they can hold up as a piñata. That's... Generally speaking, nowadays, most people who actually speak on Total Biscuit these days treat them with respect. Most people. Emphasis on most. There's always going to be garbage human beings. There's been a few people that have tried to target Jenna, which I find to be really gross, but considering she's still a content creator, that sadly comes with the territory. Every single one of us that have had any level of success will run into people who just want to give us shit. You do, sadly, I don't want to say you get used to it, but you adapt. We are going to use the spirit potion in battle, probably. I don't think we need anything else. That's why you respect him, but hell, you've been banned from channels where they reference his Gamergate stuff. Tried to call it out for being out of context. Generally, I only speak of Total Biscuit in terms of his influence on reviews and his influence on the gaming industry. I usually keep the rest of it out of my mouth just out of respect for him. Was I involved in any big productions like Machinima? No. Any of the group projects I've been on, as far as YouTube stuff, have been relatively small and have dissolved after a while. I've always been a kind of like brought in second or third wave kind of person, and then either watched it kind of collapse or tried to hold on to a few people from it, and it just goes away. My involvement on YouTube as far as working with people has been more discussing shop and stuff like that. Talking shop and doing analytics and stuff like that. Testing thumbnails, content advice. And yes, I know my channel right now, it's not really geared around the kind of growth it was before. That's because gaming I want to be not necessarily my release, but something that I can be proud of later on rather than just guides. As far as my other channels, there are guide channels that I do, but they lean into my strengths rather than necessarily what I find relaxing. There's also a lot... I also lurk around a bunch of YouTuber communities, both under this name and alternate names. Because what happens is we'll run into people who are like, oh, you're just a small gaming channel with 17,000 subs, blah, 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 blah. I have more than... I have... Technically, right now, I make videos for 4 channels. But, yeah. Do I bother fighting these guys? Yes. No, I don't advertise it. I don't acknowledge it as far as if people find it. It is an entirely separate focus for me. Only channels I acknowledge on here are Let's Play Everything, my main channel, and the B-roll channel. And the only ones out of those that make any money are Let's Play Everything and the main channel. That said, I do get higher than normal RPM for my YouTube channel, just because of the demographics. Because generally speaking, and this is going to be advice if anybody out there is starting YouTube. Generally speaking, you do not want non-target audiences actively being promoted to your content. So if you're creating guides for something unrelated to gaming, don't promote that channel to your gaming audience. If it's part of like parasocial relationship, that's a whole different deal. But my main channel, when I was doing guides, brought in a couple thousand a month at its peak. Right now, it does not do that. Right now, it's a few hundred. Twitch brings in about 40 to 50 a month, which is not much. The Let's Play Everything channel varies greatly. It's lower, but that's because it's way smaller. Once ads start working on it, it should probably bump up into like 40, 50 bucks like the Twitch channel. But I am currently operating in the red. I went into this with savings. There are months that I do go into the black with. There's ones that I don't. I am full-time on this, but I have other things working in regards to maintaining myself that I'd rather not explain online, if that makes sense. I'm sure people could piece it together if they go through enough of the various side things that I do, but that would require far more determination than I think people are willing to put in. You have to be nowadays. Guarded, that is. I am by no means a security expert. I do what I can, because I've already dealt with a number of shady shits. That's probably the best way I can phrase it. But I have been stalked twice. I have had people track down my personal information a couple times as well. I've had people I worked with in person find my content and pester me about it. Most of them were nice about it. Most of them were cool, but some of them were not. Cooking, blacksmithing, and other stuff. And yeah, as far as streams go, I try to keep it chill. If there's anger or hate or anything like that, then it's immediately gone. They want us to just go straight to port. Fine. But yeah. I did consider doing a cooking channel at one point, but they are a nightmare to get running properly. And I don't do face cam, so it makes it even harder. I don't show my face online simply because, one, I am ugly. I have a face for radio. I have explained it in detail before, but yes, I have a face for radio. It's bigger than me. This is the Queen Fury. You must be Dart. Hi. My name is Kayla. I'm a crew member on the Queen Fury. I'm getting the Commodore now. Man of the Sea should have a big heart. I've since solved that issue. And also, just because they found my information, the way I do things, because when I got stalked, it was before I did YouTube. First time. Second time it was after I started YouTube. First time it was a crazy lady. Another time, and I wouldn't even consider the church thing stalking. That was just harassment by somebody that I had on Facebook. But they kept figuring out where I lived and sending Mormon missionaries to my door. Took several moves to do that one. Now, if you actually look me up, it lists me on 3 different addresses. None of them are right, so I'm good. Yep. I don't have any crazy exes, but she did slash my tires, and she did, she slashed both tires on one side. She broke my window on my car, and she got my phone number despite me refusing to give it to her. And I'm pretty certain I know who gave it to her. But yeah. As far as the YouTube ones, those have been less severe. They mostly just wanted to connect with me in more of a parasocial way, which does not work for me. I told her no. She spread rumors that I was gay, and then started following me home and getting my phone number from people that I had disagreements with, and shit went south. It's just how it goes. Like I said, none of my exes are crazy. But some of the bullets I dodged were. Most of my exes were really good people. We just didn't work out. Everyone has their stories. Ooh. I like the design of this ship. But not everyone has stories. Everyone's been through their ordeals. I'm weary of people who say that they have never had any kind of rough patches in their life. If you haven't had a rough patch, then you haven't lived life. The voice of Virage. I wish I could fly like you guys. I mean, you can turn into a Dragoon. We've already seen that Dragoons can fly. Are we literally just Shauna right now? You'd rather not have gone through your divorce at all if you could have, but it's what it was. See, I've never been divorced. Yeah. Only people who tell you life isn't rough are usually super loaded anyway when you were in aerospace. See, none of my jobs were super interesting. I have a lot of, like, stories of dealing with people, but most of the stuff that I've done for money has been either very freelance-y, like this I would still consider sole proprietorship, which is almost freelance, or just very basic jobs that gave me the free mental bandwidth to do other things. Which, if you knew my education background, would probably piss you off. I probably should have stuck with doing software engineering. Now let's go ahead and do that. Over there. Do a quick save as well as this. But nah. The only people I know of that have claimed to just always know the right thing and always had it perfect have been people who were small fish in a smaller pond kind of situation. Own your voice and can articulate well. Relate in your character and three of your kids involved in deploying all the LLMs stuff at the big four tech companies these days. Ah. I'm not a fan of AI. I know how it works. I know the costs and I know the ethics around it. And it just, I'm not a fan of it. I understand why people do, and I understand the profit in it, and I understand the goal in it, but I do think that currently it is not a place I would want to be. It's really good money. I think people, just because generally what I present out is my art background and my guides and playing games. Most people don't think that my software engineering experience, I know how pseudocode and stuff like that is pretty easy for me. Can't think of new stuff, just old. Well, the issues with AI are massive. A lot of people are like, it democratizes art, or blah, 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 or it makes learning things so much easier. And if used properly, you can get some benefit from them, but the ethical and even ecological issues of it extend far beyond what is reasonable. Let's see. Room with crates on the crane, main hallway. Okay, so room with crates and a crane in the crates lower left of the staircase. So we'll go down here first. But major issues, and this is just due to the nature of how AI works. Crates lower left of the staircase. Go ahead and talk to him. But simply because of how it works, one, you cannot copyright AI stuff. Plain and simple. How to fight AI? I'm not sure I even know how to fight AI anymore. I can deal with night shading my stuff and things like that. That's easy enough. And yes, it's not going to be effective forever. There's just going to be ways that they bypass it eventually as well. Because it is bypassable as long because you can download it and you can reverse engineer it. But yeah, it's eventually it's just a back and forth. Attack, defend, stuff like that. There is no easy way to combat it other than just getting people not to consume it. Get people learn how to recognize it and learn how to not consume it. There are people who are probably sampling my voice. I know technically YouTube itself is sampling my voice. That is part of what they are doing. But let's go ahead and see which one we have in here. Near the ground pipe to the on the right, so it's going to be this. There's our 2 Stardust from this. But simply put, the main there's quality issues with AI, blah 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 blah. That's going to be a thing that people are going to bring up. They're going to bring up that if you're not going to put in the work, yada yada yada. That stuff is fun. Sounds like the guy does some of the extra credits content. I watch extra credits, and I watch their streams as well. They actually stream on Twitch. I forget if they still stream under extra credits itself or if they've switched over to another channel, though. It's been a while since I've seen them go live. Because I think they go on at a different time than me. And it's fine to speculate. Generally speaking, if it's a channel I don't want cross-pollination with, I will just say I will probably say no, it's not me. But needless to say, I run independent channels. I don't run with companies. We're looking for Dart. He's just having fun. But yeah, the major issues for me with AI, besides just the ethical nonsense, is... Oh, the reason I do the pause is because I have been working hard to cut out ums and likes from my speaking patterns. These are the rules. The person who juliennes the most vegetables within the time limit wins. If the number of vegetables is the same, the person with more chopping wins. I don't remember playing this minigame. Oh, the other guy does more pauses, not me. Thank you. But yeah, as far as... I keep getting slightly distracted by the game I'm playing, trying to discuss the AI thing. But simply put, while there are a lot of AI issues that we can nitpick at various things, the technology will continue to improve, and it will eventually be at the point where it is indecipherable from the quality that actual artists create. Right now, it's not there. There's a lot of people think it is. I have already spotted various things that are even being promoted by YouTube itself that they don't seem to realize are AI-generated actual faces and stuff like that doing the videos, and it's a YouTube advice thing, so they promote it through my dashboard. I've called those out. Nothing's happened. I don't care, but it's what it is. But the main issues with AI right now that most people don't seem to be attacking, but they should be, one is copyright. First of all, you can't copyright something created by AI. That's just not in the US and not in most of the EU. I don't know all of EU's laws, but the ones I know you can't copyright it in, and there's several other countries that applies to as well. So you can't copyright AI content, AI generated content. Second up, AI generated content, if you use it in a production environment and it breaches on somebody else's copyright that it just happened to learn off of, and I use learn with very large air quotes there, because AI doesn't learn, it barely ingests. It's a pattern recognition, it is not learning. But, and yes, there is a difference. It's complicated and I don't feel like explaining it. But generally speaking, if it pops out that picture of Thanos, Marvel can sue you. Well, Disney, which owns Marvel, can sue you for copyright infringement. It doesn't matter that it was made by AI. You know, one dude who's trying, Louis Rossmann on YouTube, talks about he's spoken to leaders who are trying to make laws to make people's data separated and limited use. That's gonna be an odd fight. There are things I agree with Louis Rossmann on and some things I don't. He's gone off the deep end at times, but I haven't watched his stuff lately. I know for a while there he was going a bit unhinged, but I agree with him on the right to repair, and I agree with him on a lot of issues, just not all of them. And I do think he takes it to extremes. But yeah, the copyright thing is a major issue. I have a feeling that we're going to see action to mediate AI through that over in the EU eventually, but I don't know if we're going to see it in the US. I think the US is going to go a different direction. I have a feeling the US is going to be very pro AI due to the path that the current administration has tried to push it down. If Congress people can get their heads out of their asses long enough to oppose some of this stuff, then we might actually stand a chance of it being decent. Yeah, I'm huge right to repair as well. And I am pro Internet Archive. I will support Internet Archive until the end of days. We currently have an ad break, so I will pause on that discussion and try to remember where I was at. But yeah, other issues with AI, ecological issues, are massive. Let's try and play this. Let's see if I can figure out how to play this one, because I really don't remember this minigame. I lost. Yep, have a good one. Would I like to play again? Sure, let's try one more time. I'm good at cooking. It's my work, and I need to actually pay attention to it. And yes, I am using Turbo on this. I hate that it's giving me the longer cut ones. I won! Yes. Turbo controller to the win. It's a record for chopping. It's a record for number of vegetables. I like to play again. It's the best score. The best score is... I don't think there's anything we can do with that. We acquired 1 gold. Thank you, game. We got 1 gold for that, my guys. That is ridiculous. Oh, we've been going for 3.5 hours. I am fading. And after the lecture on that, I think we are going, since we got all of our Stardust from here, I'm going to go ahead and do that number. Oh, I need to actually let it save. There we go. Let's see who all is streaming. Gotta share the love. Let's go with... See if they're actually doing anything interesting. We could do, like, Lost Vikings. Let's go ahead and raid. Actually, oh no, that's not a game that you guys would probably like, unfortunately. Otherwise, I would. Okay, let's go ahead and raid Lomadia, because we actually mentioned them earlier. They're doing Tomb Raider. That's another classic game, for those of you that are curious. I actually liked those games. I was bloody awful at them. For those of you that were curious. Now, seeing as who's still here. There we go. Let's see if we can get that right. Or are they? And they're not ending their stream. They still got an hour and a half. So I will see you guys later. Bye.